Hey Pisces, welcome to your January 2026 reading. Thank you so much for tuning in here today. Happy New Year. Let's get your current energy, whatever wants to come through for you, January 2026. We have integrate and enlightened. What you seek has been given. Rest to process these upgrades. Enlightened. The knowledge you seek is seeking you. There are no distorted versions of reality. Okay, so you could be releasing the chains of distortions, illusions, spiritual interceptions in a negative way. I think through connecting more and more with God, the highest, you are protecting yourself. You are protecting yourself energetically. This allows you to see your life, your circumstances clearly, without any form of distortion. Without any illusions that previously were confusing to you, that previously muddled your mind and your efforts. It feels like January brings clarity to you, Pisces, in a big major way. We have divine blueprint. You are unlocking the sacred knowledge embedded in your DNA from your cosmic guardians. You may understand your purpose here. You may understand your life more. You may not be as attached to the story or the problems that you faced. You're realizing you're here for a specific reason and that reason alone. And you're letting all of the facades and the false illusions of grandeur and everything else fade away so you can get to the heart of the matter and the truth of what you're meant to do here, what your purpose is, why you're meant to be here, what you're meant to do here. What is your soul blueprint? This is an act of honesty and self-truth, self-discovery. You will be understanding more and more and more this month as the days go on, and especially this year. I'm feeling like it's this year where you come to a realization of, this is who I am. This is what I have to offer the world. And you'll be ready to do that job. And that job alone, I think the facades of, what you should be doing are going to fade away this year. It could be quite jarring at first. You could feel like this truth is very stark. Maybe previous goals no longer align with you. Previous goals, previous efforts no longer make sense. There's a shift in your vibration and your consciousness. Keep God with you in your heart and all of your affairs. Keep asking for truth. Keep asking for honesty. Keep asking for protection even. All right, we're going to look at different timelines here. Present, past, and future for Pisces. What are the current energies for Pisces? January 2026, current energies for Pisces. We have justice. So justice is karma, it's balance, it's fairness, it's truth. It's truth. There's going to be a lot of truths that come up for you at this time, starting in January, but I feel like it's going to be a major theme for you throughout the whole year. And depending where you're at spiritually and mentally, some may embrace these truths, others may cringe at them. This is not a year to pretend anymore. This is not a year to fall into the traps of illusions. Clarity is the goal. And self-honesty. There could be a rebalancing of the scales in your life somewhere. There could be some matter that you find closure or an answer or a confirmation. There's a verdict. Let's look at the past. Any past energy that would be relevant to this reading and for Pisces' highest good. Any past energy that wants to come through for the sign of Pisces, for Pisces' highest good. All right, we have Six of Cups. Memories, nostalgia. Maybe an integration. Okay, maybe you've recently integrated something, some higher awareness, an understanding. I think a lot has been given to you already of what you are supposed to do with your time, your energy, your resources. And it's up to you to integrate those awarenesses, those intuitive nudges, and bring them into the present. I think this search is over, Pisces. The search is over for you. You found your answers recently, or you will this month. You've been given fragments, pieces to the puzzle. And I think January you start to see the big picture of your life and the trajectory of your life. And maybe a level of acceptance needs to come in somewhere in your life. Accepting what is, accepting what you have the power to change, what you don't have the power to change. Focusing on what is tangible. Let's look at your future energies coming up for Pisces. Future energies. We have Queen of Wands and the Nine of Cups. You will get your wish fulfillment, Pisces. It will come to the Pisces who are honest, who are truthful, who are in a matured emotional space of acceptance of the past, acceptance of what they can and cannot change. And I think that frees you up very much energetically and emotionally. You see potential, you see possibility, you see where you are able to cultivate a beautiful garden in your life, Queen of Wands. You can fill your home, your space, your garden. You can plant your seeds. Healthy seeds for the future. This is a time period, Pisces, of potent manifestation coming up. So it's very important that you let the past rest. You let the past be in the past. It's very important that you also focus on your own lane. Queen of Wands and the Nine of Cups. Maybe even keep to your own counsel for a while. There are some things you do not need to reveal to anyone right now about what you are trying to plant or grow or manifest. Those seeds are precious gems of possibility. And so to avoid anyone intercepting and derailing you in any way. You want to start cultivating a beautiful inner world where you start to plant these seeds of hope, where you start to plant the seeds of what you want to grow in your future. You do not have to share with the world. I think Pisces, it's time to stop oversharing, freely giving information about yourself or others. It's very important now in January, but moving forward in this year, that you stay to your own lane and you keep some things to yourself here that are precious and they're sacred if you truly want to experience growth. You need to harness your energy in such a way where you will see the growth at the end of its cycle. You want it to be pure. You don't want it to be distorted with other people's projections or any sort of interception of any kind. Now, for whatever reason, Pisces, there's a stern voice coming through your reading. When I come here, I channel messages. There's a very stern guide with you. And that could be the voice of reason or truth. And you may have that voice at the back of your head. That is the guide you want to listen to. It's the guide that is free of distortions. It's the guide that is free of illusions. You have it here. You are leveling up in many ways here. In order to become this enlightened being, you have to accept certain things and ways of the world. The knowledge you seek is seeking you. There are no distorted versions of reality. So you may be understanding human nature more. You may be understanding maybe dark esoteric concepts as well as the light. You are in a place of acceptance and non-judgment. All right, we have 50-50. At this time, things could go either way. That's justice. That's karma. Things can go either way depending on your output, depending on your previous deeds. Now, there's ways to rewrite your karma, right? You can accept, you can repent, you could free yourself from previous mistakes and errors. We are all human here. We've all made mistakes. Let go of the guilt surrounding that and focus your present moment on being in full integrity now moving forward. This is how you can really dictate your future. We have more contracts, more karma here at the end, at the bottom of the deck with the rings card. So everything you do in life has a ripple effect. So staying with, or in integrity rather, will help determine your outcomes. Let's get more on the Justice card. Present energy for the sign of Pisces. Present energy for the sign of Pisces. Okay, we have happening now. This situation or event in question is occurring right now. So further confirmation of how the present moment is really the only moment you have control over. So whatever you do now has sort of a ripple effect happening now. So I also sense like this could be a profound year for you, Pisces, if you really allow it to be. Patience. I'm getting patience is important. And while you're planting your seeds, while you're truly manifesting and visualizing the future you want here, keeping it very sacred, viewing it as the most sacred thing you could ever conserve or preserve or something like that. Let's look at the past. 6 of Cups for Pisces. Empty nest. Moving on, no one home, cycle completed. Yeah, so you're not going to find anything in the past anymore. The past is completed. There's a cycle that's ended. You've got your verdict. You've got your answer somewhere. You've got your confirmation already. Rest in your knowing. You have here, what you seek has already been given to you. Rest in that inner knowing that your life is changing, that you're in a new cycle. Going back to the past, you're going to find an empty nest. You're going to find that it's lonely there. It's vacant. You're not going to find anything there. Take with you maybe the memories or the learnings from the past, but no sense in ruminating there. The future is looking very bright, very promising for you, Pisces. And we're going to look at that right now. Let's unfold this. 9 of Cups, Queen of Wands. This is making something happen. This is wish fulfillment in a way. This is filling your life with sunshine again, okay? Focusing on what's working out for you, focusing on the good in your life will start to have this beautiful ripple effect. We have chess. So playing chess, not checkers. This is you being very strategic with where you put your pieces, very strategic with what thoughts you allow to land and stick in your mind. And impact your future reality. Moving forward, this is a time to think ahead. This is a time to come up with a course of action for yourself, perhaps with the answers you're being given this month. This is also a reminder that every action has a consequence. So the actual meaning of karma, right? Every action has a consequence. So being very mindful of your actions, of your words, not talking about other people, not gossiping, keeping to your own lane, being very strategic, reminding yourself that you are the queen or the king of your life. Not giving other people the power by talking about them or putting them on a pedestal of any kind or tearing them down in some Pisces cases. Stick with your own lane. This is how you are going to manifest what you truly want. Focus on your life. Focus on self-development, self-improvements, self-discovery. Really discover yourself. Let the masks fall off. And who are you at your core? You know, the map that worked for someone else to achieve success is not going to work for you. You have your own unique divine blueprint. And I think more and more and more you're going to understand your own blueprint so that you can make life work for you, so that you're not going against the current. You'll go with the current. It'll become easier for you when you understand yourself, when you understand your own archetypes, when you realize that your life has a specific blueprint, a specific code. You could be discovering that code at this time. We have slingshot, tension, strain, pulled in opposite directions. It's time to actually go in the direction that you're meant to go in. This will free you up. This will allow you to move forward. What you need to do now is focus on the here and future. The past is over. You can begin again. You could change the course of your life. Put the power back in your hands, Pisces. Don't give your power away. Don't think that anyone has power over your divine blueprint. You were born with a specific blueprint. No one else has say or authority over it unless you give them the power. Take your power back now. Let's get your fortune card. We got, wow, a few. We have the sun, which is beautiful. This is Queen of Wands energy. The sunflowers, which is exponential growth, happiness, truth, authenticity. You have unicorn. Success, hope, freedom, healing, and magic are available to you if you just believe. You have to believe in what's possible for yourself. You have to believe maybe in the greater vision. Like I'm seeing here that you're here in this human body, right? But you have this higher self. And the more you connect to your higher self, the blueprint, the more you'll see the way forward. You have proposal. You got the rings card twice in this reading, which is contracts. There could be a romantic relationship, okay, coming up in your future, Pisces. Always use your discernment. You've come so far in this life. You're understanding human nature more and more and more. So use your power of discernment with people always. There could be some sort of proposal or business opportunity or contract coming up, but do always use your discernment. We have mountain. Know that you are protected as you face challenges, but remain cautious. So you don't need to look at things with rose-colored glasses. This is about seeing the truth in situations, being discerning, not giving information freely about yourself or others, not being in any form of gossip in January or in 2026. It's better to keep quiet than to share white lies. Just don't feel like you have to overshare or overgive. There is going to be light at the end of the tunnel. I'm seeing that for you. I know with the mountain, things have been difficult. You may still face some certain challenges in your life, but using all your awareness, using all your power now, because you're putting the power back in your hands. You're taking control of your life in a particular way. You're asking God for divine guidance and strength to reveal to you the pathway forward, reveal to you how do you get over this mountain. We're no longer thinking that life comes without challenges. Life definitely has its hurdles. You've accepted that. You've come to an acceptance that there's ups and downs in life. Let me sort of make lemonade out of lemons here where I can in my life. Let me make the best of this. Your thoughts are very powerful, but also your power of prayer for clarity, for discernment, for divine protection is also really important. Now, I do see the possibility of growth. Open your heart to the enormous growth ahead. Eagle at the bottom of the deck. You will soar towards your destiny with greater clarity and strength. And I think that's the goal for January and taking this energy all the way through the end of 2026 and beyond. Okay, you could literally soar above mountains if you align yourself with truth, if you align yourself with your own personal authenticity, you follow your own blueprint in life, follow your own path. You're not meant to follow the path of someone else and think that's going to get you to your goals and your destiny. Your destiny is lived through. You live out your destiny by following your own divine blueprint. And I think that divine blueprint is going to be revealed to you at last. Now, the way to access this more is to learn yourself, to get to know yourself. So I think this could be a very profound year for you, Pisces, if you stop focusing on other people and start focusing on yourself and self-discovery. Maybe take courses, learn about archetypes, learn about your birth chart, learn about what you're here to do. Our birth charts contain everything. They'll show us our talents, our weaknesses, our destiny, and you can take it further by learning about other kinds of archetypes and what really resonates with you the most. And you'll discover more and more and more what you're meant to do. Because, if you are an eagle, right? If you are an eagle and this whole time you've been trying to swim in the ocean like a whale, life is not going to work out for you. Learning your own energy signature, your own archetypes is what is going to help you rise above mountains and challenges in such a way where you can actually live your destiny and not live a life that's false to you, that is inauthentic. Pisces, I feel like the tone of this reading has been stern, and I want to say I apologize, but really no, because we're living with truth this year. There's no apologizing for truth. In 2026, there's no time, there's no room for sugarcoating, there's no room for illusions or distortions of any kind. We're still in the year of the snake, Pisces, but we will be transitioning to the year of the horse. And there's not going to be the time we had with the year of the snake. The shedding is almost complete. We're lifting the masks, we're removing the facades so that we can run free, so that we could soar. Whatever it is your archetype is, you're meant to go with that. And you're not limited to the sign of the Pisces fish. Pisces, you could be the eagle, you could also be the horse, depending on your own energy signature, but that's for you to discover, because every Pisces here watching is different and unique. I will close your reading with a spirit animal archetype and message, because I want to bring a little softness to you, Pisces, if I can. All right, you got moose, wisdom. Let your head and mind reach to the stars, yet keep your feet grounded on the earth. Listen to the ancient wisdom of your soul. The ancestors speak through you. You know much. So you wouldn't be watching this reading if you weren't someone who was born with wisdom and is connected. We have here the moose is a powerful totem. It is a unique energy with many contradictions, awkward yet graceful and plain but beautiful. Moose are masters of wisdom and perception. In spite of their large size, they are swift, confident, and fearless. Moose people always have a strong presence. Their totem stands 7 feet tall with crowns of antlers almost as wide. Their antlers are said to act as an antenna to the secrets and teachings from the wise ones. If moose is your totem, you are a mystic and sit in the council of ancestors. You are smart and outstanding in your field. You are intuitive, and from an early age you have experienced connections to spirit that have eluded others. You are a strong survivor. Moose lives a long life. Your lofty heights are not for many, but for the few. With moose as your totem, you are sure to travel the long winding path to your destiny, wisdom, and mastery. So there's a profound message here of no matter how long it's taken, no matter how old you are, how young you are, you will eventually align with your destiny. You have to rest in that knowing that you will align with your destiny when you are ready to do so. Moose is the wisdom you carry, the wisdom you were born with, the wisdom from past, maybe future lifetimes. Because timelines can shift, they can come together. You are connected to it all. You are connected to the divine. And when you are ready to receive answers, you will receive them with those beautiful antlers, those antennas. You are very intuitive. You will receive the answers you need to move forward. You need to trust that. And I feel like that's what's happening here with the integration. Maybe you've already received answers, and now it's about integrating it and grounding it and following the path one foot in front of the other, not rushing your destiny, not rushing to the end and the finish line when you haven't even begun. This is about being grounded and steady, stable-minded. There are big, lofty dreams that you have. But in order to get there, you do the groundwork. You don't rush to the finish line. You do the work that's required, one step at a time. And that's the surest way that you'll get there. So I'm going to leave it here, Pisces. I hope January is a beautiful month for you. Stay tuned for more readings. Subscribe to the channel. If you want a personal reading, you can book me on my website. The link is in the description box below. Until next time.